Well. Welcome back, guys. For some more Death Stranding, and let's carry on.
Our ultimate objective in this region is to build a replacement for a way station that was lost to the tar. The first step is to put a shelter with our scientists on the chiral network. Now, we don't know the first thing about Emily's status or what Higgs is up to. Now, that's a concern for us as much as you. But we won't know more until we get to Edge Knot City. And that means connecting this region first. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the Devil biologist, so I recommend you save her for last. That way, you can finish a delivery and link up the final site in one go.
So yeah, if you haven't seen the previous cutscene, we're still basically doing Heartman's chapter, so we gotta deliver some items. So we gotta go to one location and see the geologist.
This region is rich in memories of death and extinction. It should come as no surprise that BTs are sighted here more frequently. Perhaps you recall the models in my lab? Their designs were all based on eyewitness accounts. Though I suppose they must have struck you as strange, considering the many times you've come face to face with the real McCoy.
So right now I'm going through a couple of mountains just to get to the geologist, but I think I'm going to be putting zip lines regardless, so I recommend getting PCC level 2s. But that's cool. Heartman has literally a heart-shaped tar thing. I thought that was really cool. A literal reference. But yeah, you have a little blizzard going on, so let's carry on. It looks like my rope ran out, but yeah, I recommend bringing like a couple of these bad boys so you don't fall. It's yeah, the elevation to this map is really it's really dangerous. You're gonna fall on your ass. But yeah, good thing I got another anchor. Nice. So yeah, set this handy dandy down. All right, here we go.
I started to wonder if I'd ever see these meds. I guess you really are good at what you do, huh? Thank you.
Nice. So on the way back, after you deliver the first item, you have to head back to Heartman. So on my way towards the geologist, I already had zip lines ready, so it makes it a lot convenient. So I recommend putting zip lines. But yeah, I love using these. So damn cool every time. My man really had to make some long ass stairs. Jeez.
Listen up, Sam. For this run, you'll be transporting an antimatter bomb.
Now this time I'm gonna be heading back the bomb. Make sure you be extra careful, don't run recklessly like I'm doing. Yeah, for a second there I thought I was done for because I thought momentum could have been done for. Ah yes, we've arrived at a third location.
Anyway, as it turns out, Sam Bridges, I have a favor to ask. A local porter was on his way here with something very valuable, but dropped it en route. It's a 200-million-year-old ammonite, which looks, he says, almost as if it were still alive. He apparently stumbled across it in a boulder field which had previously been hidden beneath a glacier, but that's not the half of it. The man claims this ammonite has an umbilical cord. An umbilical cord. Color me skeptical, but the specimen merits study, and I wasn't about to leave such delicate work to an amateur. So I asked him to carve out the whole surrounding chunk of rock and bring it here to me. Naturally, I wanted to compare it with contemporary specimens in the vicinity, which is why I had him excavate a number of those in addition to the one he told me about. But what does a dumb fuck go and do? He loses the whole shipment. Didn't even have the good sense to mark which container had the ammonite with the umbilical cord. The cargo was supposedly lost in the area to the southwest, where toxic gases have a tendency to build up. Old Mr. Reliable claims his cargo scanner is broken, and there's no way he can recover the shipment. But you could track it down. To protect you against the fumes, I'll provide you with an oxygen mask. Just to be safe. You can pick it up when you accept the order.
That fossil could represent an epochal discovery. While there are examples of viviparous fish, an ammonite with an umbilical cord is unheard of. And if it is indeed 200 million years old, it would also correspond with the end Triassic extinction, another one of the big five. Could the umbilical cord be connected to the beach? We must recover that cargo at all costs. It could provide a vital clue to the mechanisms underpinning the Death Stranding. We're so close. So very, very close to grasping the true nature of the phenomenon. Hurry, Sam. We cannot risk that ammonite being lost.
Ooh, I think this is it. Nice. Okay, so he's sending us to a different location, which is very toxic. I think, yeah, this is the oxygen mask. Now that's going to be very convenient on our travels. See how this bad boy looks while we're walking. Yeah, there we go. Nice. What an absolute drip. Oh yeah.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Well, I thought it was going to be very far, but it ended up being right next door. I don't understand why he couldn't get it himself, but I guess that's part of it. Yeah, I think it's just about 5 items, I think. According to the objective. There we go. Ooh. Nice, almost had an anchor here. Make our way down here. I think this is the toxic aura. The party I was talking about, yeah. Some toxic gas. I guess I'm assuming a lot of players went down here because there's like a bunch of items here. Like we saw a bike, rope, and now we got a ladder. Talk about teamwork from the other side. Nice, got some packages right here. Yeah, you see all that gas now. Alright. Oh, alright, I think that's all of it. Gotta head back. Basically how we came in. Nice. And I'm sure I wouldn't want to know what happens if you don't have a mask going down here. I don't know. I'm not about to test it myself, so feel free to try it out yourself if you're gonna do it. I'm good. Alright, let's go back up the way we came from. Sweet. God, I wish I had that upper body strength as Norman Reedus.
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
God damn.
You found it. Let me see. I have to see it. Oh my. It really is immaculately preserved. Uncannily even. I've already sent some images and a preliminary analysis to Heartman via the network. Interestingly, it seems the surrounding strata contain traces of tar, which lines up with one of his theories. Anyway, I know you only just brought this ammonite here, but I'd like you to deliver it to a colleague of mine, an Evo-Devo biologist. Lately, she's taken an interest in the tar, and I think she'd be eager to examine this particular specimen.
It's quite remarkable. and that's to your credit. To clarify, she has been studying how the tar may have influenced the development of various organisms. Accordingly, I would ask that you also recover the tar collectors deployed near her shelter and deliver them along with the ammonite. It would be too dangerous for her to attempt to retrieve them herself, which is why we must impose upon you. By aiding her research, we may yet inch closer to unraveling the secrets of the Death Stranding. We've already made so much progress with the data recovered by the network. With your continued help, I know we can accomplish even more.
That's alright. I think that pretty much sums up his research.
Good work.
So, I realized how much stamina I had. I wasn't paying attention, so I think I'm gonna have our boy get charged up and very well rested, because our boy Sam is at the brink of death. So, alright, just stay tuned to the next episode on the next part. Man, just breathing on me.